Graziano Di Prima had a special moniker from Zara McDermott that suggested there was drama going on behind the scenes. In a prior joint interview, the 30-year-old referred to him as sweet and sour because of his explosive temper. "What name do we give you? Tart and sweet." "Indeed, sour and sweet. Heat is so lovely. But occasionally, to be fair, after you've told me something 52,000 times and I still don't understand it, you look at me like, and I still don't understand," Zara says. Di Prima also mentioned in the joint interview how Zara's incessant water consumption during rehearsals and the hours before their Saturday night performance irritated him. When asked about her pre-performance routine, Di Prima responded, "I know what yours is. You continue to sip water." She is completely fixated on lip balm and water. She applies the lip balm each time she feels anxious. "I have to use the restroom," she says, and I respond, "We have 3 seconds to dance." The moniker first surfaced when concerned BBC producers confided in Zara following their observation of Di Prima verbally abusing her during rehearsals. However, insiders claimed that Zara assured them that all was well and that the issue was now closed. According to a source, in hindsight, Zara was clearly too scared to speak up, and it's heartbreaking that the full extent of what was happening wasn't apparent. After a production team member saw Di Prima's actions during rehearsals, a senior producer was called in to speak with him. It was said that the dancer should be more considerate with his training critique and that it had to do with foul language. According to insiders, Zara was asked if she was okay by a senior producer at the time, and the issue was resolved at the time to everyone's satisfaction. The source went on, "He was tough in training and producers talked to him about the way he was speaking to people. He used some choice language. He realized that he was being warned and that he needed to behave differently." This week, Zara talked candidly about her terrifying experiences working behind the scenes on the show. She claimed it was incredibly distressing to watch certain video of her from the BBC program last year during her training sessions. Due to allegations of serious wrongdoing, Di Prima was fired from the program. He suggested his training method might have been influenced by his desire to win. It happened after Giovanni Pernis, a different professional dancer, was fired from Strictly due to unrelated allegations regarding his behavior, which he disputes. In an effort to salvage the show, BBC executives have now made adjustments. Every session now has a chaperone to oversee the interactions between all the celebrities and the professional dancers, according to the producers. Additionally, the BBC has hired 2 new welfare support positions, one for the professional dancers and one for the celebrities. With 2 million Instagram followers, Zara, who has also hosted several BBC documentaries, posted this week, saying, "I felt it was right that I post something regarding the recent media reports. One of the most amazing TV shows is Strictly, which I have always wanted to be on since I was a young child. Getting invited to compete on the show fulfilled a long-held desire of mine. Because I am a resilient person, I was ready to put in whatever it took because I knew how much work and dedication Strictly would require, and I gave it my all. Me Strictly experience exceeded all of my expectations in every way. It was an absolute pleasure to work with the entire production team, everyone behind the scenes, and my fellow competitors. My experience in the training room, however, was very different. There have been reports regarding how I was treated on the show, and there have been eyewitness accounts of certain situations along with really upsetting videos of those incidents." The wife of Strictly Come Dancing star Graziano Di Prima has responded to Zara McDermott's remarks that the star hit and kicked her, following allegations that he verbally and physically assaulted his celebrity girlfriend Zara, 27, during the previous series. Graziano, 30, was kicked off the BBC show last week. The Love Island star and BBC documentary filmmaker finally spoke out about the issue on Tuesday acknowledging that there had been particular incidents which are incredibly distressing. Giada Laney, the wife of Graziano and a former professional dancer on Strictly Come Dancing, showed her support for her husband after making her statement by unfollowing Zara on Instagram. Zara is still following Giada even if she unfollowed Graziano after learning of his termination. Sam Thompson, her lover, followed suit right away. Continue reading what Zara McDermott had to say about Graziano Di Prima's strict training sessions. I felt it was right that I post something regarding the recent media reports, Zara wrote in her post.